Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read. We're going to talk about Thursday, December 15th, 2022. I personally can't believe it's already the 15th of the month. For me personally, it's flying by. But remember, this is general for the day for all 12 signs. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And we're going to begin, as you can see, with the wisdom deck. So let's do some shuffling. I just heard one hard worker, one hard worker. So I feel like there's a bit of reflecting, even efforts paying off in regards to past hard work put in towards something or multiple situations. I'm hearing projects specifically for some, but I feel like it's a day involving certain levels of hard work in one way, shape, or form for you, okay? For Thursday. Okay, flopping out. We have poised. Poised. There's a focus on how you do something with a level of grace and a poised way of being. I feel as if there's an effortless ability shining through for each individual drawn to this reading to show off without doing it in an overbearing kind of way, right? To do it in kind of a humbled, poised manner. I also feel like certain levels of distraction, disturbance, rough energy potentially, somebody aggressive around you for some. You're dealing with that with a very poised way of being, okay? I just heard very well-mannered. I sense that this is another kind of day where you're remembering the type of individuals you approve of and you don't. Okay, but it just feels like as well, you're just feeling the need for a bit of a release or just to enjoy oneself, right, in a very simplistic manner. And I feel like you will, right? But as long as you're in the right place for oneself, right? If you're in a location that feels unhealthy for you, it's going to obviously be much more difficult to enjoy whatever you're wrapping oneself up in, okay? Your loyal heart taking a focus for one reason or another in regards to, I feel like, a project, a business, your job. I feel like your loyalty when it comes to taking care of oneself takes a highlight, okay? Are you doing that enough these days? Is your loyalty for other factors of your life, another situation, like your career or your relationship, is that outweighing the loyalty to oneself? Interesting. That could be taken in more than one way. Is it outweighing and kind of taking over and limiting your self-care these days? Okay. So there's a need to remember to take care of oneself. But your heart is full for whatever reason in a very simplistic but complex kind of way. Interesting. Also coming out, serendipity. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I feel like it's an overall enjoyable and peaceful kind of day. I was going to use this tarot deck, but given I just said that and the feeling I'm kind of being taken over by with the cards so far, I just feel like you are going to need this deck for the reading. Interesting. Didn't mean to word it that way. We're going to use the Spacious Tarot. It is an absolutely adorable, very peaceful energy kind of deck. But yeah, serendipity. I just feel like it's a day where you're reminded that luck is on your side. I feel like some of you are remembering that you can create whatever you desire in your external reality, okay? You may be being viewed as the Elder of Swords, right? The King of Swords, one who has the knowledge and wisdom to take something to the furthest extent, okay? They're saying to bright horizons. Let's do some shuffling. Take a deep breath when you can, because you're doing a lot is what I'm getting. What else do we have for Thursday? Okay, let the serendipity brighten you up. I feel like there is the possibility to start this day feeling a bit bland or lacking color or just mundane, or that could be when you're dealing with certain levels of chaos or abruptness, right, or uncomfortableness. And so as the day trickles on and you see the abundance, it could even be right off the bat for some. It's going to depend on what you're doing, your specific situation or situations. Again, let that serendipity, that growth, I want to say for some, the money flowing in, let that brighten you up. As I catch my breath, the Three of Pentacles. This is meant to be in the upright, and I really do feel as if you're being noticed, okay, for your loyal heart in more than one way, for being poised in regards to what we've been speaking upon. I feel like even when you're putting yourself out there on social media or for your business, helping other people, doing what you got to do in a sort of a day-to-day routine sense, you're being noticed. What else do we have? I'm also getting take your time, because there may be something about the day that makes you sort of feel as if you need to rush a bit, or it could just be more so you're thinking about all you still have to accomplish. But look at that, the Six of Wands, okay? The Six of Wands, levels of victory throughout this day due to, again, your hard work being put in consistently or just when need be. And just for doing things in your own individual way, right? Say you run a business that is the same to an extent in comparison to other people. You have a lot of competition to an extent. Your creative touch on it, your individuality that you put into it, that's all wrapped up into your loyal heart as well. That is helping you charge towards more victory in a very simplistic, almost effortless manner. And Spirit's saying, we commend you for not giving up. We commend you for doing what you got to do when you got to do it. And a sense of, again, luck being reminded to oneself in certain ways. Not to say your hard work, once again, doesn't deserve the credit, but it just feels like you are, you're seeing a bit of a change in luck moving forward due to whether it's more so certain changes or one big one you're making in your life, due to you not settling for less, or due to just hard work over time paying off. Does that make sense? I hope that made complete sense, but I just feel like this day also highlights the fact that you're gaining a wish fulfillment, right? Kind of coinciding or wrapping up with a level of manifesting for some, okay? But the Five of Pentacles here, because I do feel like where you are fitting in more so, okay? That's when the luck is reminded to oneself. When you feel you're in your home situation and that feels comfortable for you, or when you're at work and that feels like a new or an existing continuing comfortable situation for oneself, that's when you're reminded of the abundance for oneself, okay? The luck once again. But I also feel like Spirit's saying this is a day, it's a Thursday, that reminds you that you don't have to stress over your finances moving forward, because there's a sense of luck in regards to you acquiring what you need when you need it, and just being able to afford even more than that moving forward, okay? But I did get 723, 723. Look up the angel number meaning, okay? The Child of Wands, Spirit saying, due to your loyal nature, due to the genuine way about how you communicate with people, go after what you want, mull over what to keep with you moving forward or what to stick with, you're gaining a fresh start, okay? And you may be thinking about or preparing for this in the upcoming days. It may be something you're in the beginning stages of. It just feels like Spirit's reminding you throughout this day in certain ways. You can do no wrong by being true to who you're becoming in this lifetime, by being one with the fact that you do actually care, okay? And however that comes through for you, and just putting your passion and individual touch once again into everything you pursue or continue to pursue. Does that make sense? And so I feel like there's also just a simplicity that you can feel about whatever you're about to begin or beginning that feels refreshing. It doesn't feel overcomplicated. It doesn't feel heavy, right? In energy or just in general. And it feels as if that is also partially, if not partially, due to the way you're approaching it, the way you're sparking this beginning for oneself, okay? Some of you, it could be a continuation of a situation, a sense of a fresh start within it, but it feels brand new for most, okay? Overall, this is going to be an amazing Thursday. I just feel it in my bones, but let's pull three more. Let's pull three more. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Due to all of the factors that we were just mentioning or have been throughout this reading, you're seeing the wheel turn in your favor, and it just feels so damn good. But it doesn't feel overwhelming, right? When you're able to succeed, when you're able to acquire what you need in a very poised and effortless manner to an extent, you are doing it right, okay? You're seeing, again, the wheel turn in your favor. I'm hearing, again, something's growing. Yeah, we have the Five of Wands. So naturally, once again, in regards to certain levels of chaos, conflict, even when it comes to competition for some. You're poised, elegant, and just mature about it, I want to say. There's a point where you may be pushed to remember, where you might just remember an old version of oneself or an old chapter where you wouldn't have or didn't deal with a similar kind of situation or similar kinds of conflict or competition in the same manner. So you need to give oneself credit for it, if not, spirit will. Okay? But the Eight of Wands, communication taking place throughout this day in regards to, could be connecting back to that new opportunity. I feel like communication stemming from you, even towards you, could be back and forth for some. In regards to your business, project, job, hobby, could even be in regards to a connection or multiple, in seeing luck on your side when it comes to that, even if you once or up until this point haven't felt that. Okay? And Spirit's saying it's a day where you will feel quite calm, cool, and collected, at least for the most part, right? Even if you're affected by certain levels of annoying energy or abrupt energy. But don't be surprised if this day kind of speeds on by and you look at the clock at a certain point and you ask oneself, where the hell did this Thursday go, right? But it's a day where you're feeling more in control because things are flowing in as they're meant to, things are growing, things are prospering. And again, this overall reminder that when you do things your way, when you continuously embrace change, I want to say, in a small way and in a large way, luck is on your side. You've got this. Paired with the strengthened intuition that you have at this point along your path, with the connection and the backing up, the support of the spiritual realm, you've got this. You're golden, all right? They're saying to finish this off, let the abundance rain on in for all of your hard work, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Thursday, and I'll see you next time.